Whew. Okay, so I have I had a pretty scary experience today. So I'm just gonna get it. Fuck. I I'm not gonna use any like near death experience or any of these kind of change of my perspective on life. But what it did do is it made me realize how not powerful or not in control we really are of our lives when we like to think that we are. So what happened today was I was driving on the highway, and this happened today, February 12th, and it's a very snowy day, like very snowy, and the roads were really shit. And I was driving, and it was a 4-lane highway, right? And I was in the leftmost lane. And because of the conditions, and because I'm an idiot, and my tires aren't the best, I was not going over 100. And I wasn't, I didn't care if there were people behind me, which I know I should, but there wasn't. Thankfully, there was no one was in a rush while I was driving. So I was on the leftmost lane, and I was driving, and the highway itself was kind of it was kind of bending, right? It wasn't like a significant bend, but it was curving, and I was turning my wheel a little bit, and as I was turning my wheel, and as the lane was curving, there was a small bump. On a highway there's gonna be bumps and whatever. And as far as I remember, as far as I like to tell myself, I was turning and a bump happened, and basically I lost control of my car. The best way I can explain it was I was in the car and I had music playing, but at the time it happened, literally the music muted, and I was just driving and I lost control, and a little bit my tail first went to the side a little bit, like my back end shifted. I was like, okay, let me just shift it back. I didn't really panic at this point, and it shifted back, and when it shifted back, I think it was the combination of everything together. It was a combination that there was a curve, the lane was curving, there was no friction, barely any, because my tires are shit, so obviously icy conditions, and because my car made that first momentum shift, the tail shifted this way, and I kind of reacted by shifting the other way, my whole car spun out. And so my car was going this way, right? And oncoming traffic's going this way. I mean, not oncoming, but the traffic's going that way with me. And my car spins out. And basically what happens is I'm on the furthest left lane, and my car spins out, and it goes across all 3 other lanes facing the way of traffic. So if the top of the arrow is the front of my car, the headlights and everything, I was spinning out of control like that, right? So I kind of spun like that, and at one point I didn't really draw it properly here, but my front was facing oncoming traffic, which was coming here, and I knew I couldn't do anything, right? There's hitting the brakes wasn't doing anything, moving the wheel wasn't doing anything. I knew I lost control on the highway, on a 4-lane highway. It's a busy highway, and I knew that I was gonna be facing the traffic on a highway when the conditions are shit. And the first thing and the only thing I said to myself, and I said it out loud, and at this point this is where the music that was playing in my car just stopped. This is where everything outside just stopped. I told myself, I'm fucked. That was the one thing I said. Before I could even see anything, before my car fully did a 180, I told myself I'm fucked. And I don't know what that meant. I don't know what I was trying to tell myself, but that was the one thing. It was instinctive. It was an impulse reaction. I just said I'm fucked. And I remember when my car was facing, when my car was spinning, I was gonna face the oncoming traffic. I was kind of thinking, just please don't be a truck. I was hoping that if there's gonna be a car there, if it's gonna hit me, please don't be a truck. And I got very, very lucky because when I finally realized that I was spinning, I looked and there was absolutely no traffic anywhere near me. I spun all the way across all 4 lanes and I hit the border and I mean not the border, the ditch on like where the grassy ditch is, and my car kind of fell into it and the snow blocked it, preventing it from kind of tipping over. So all my car's weight was leading downward to the ditch, but there was just a big pile of snow that prevented it from, you know, going deeper in the ditch or flipping over. It just kind of stopped me. It could have been so much worse. And I told myself, and right when that happened, I remember I was in the ditch. I couldn't open the door fully because there was just so much snow and the weight of the car and everything. And I just started breathing. I just started like breathing very, very fast through my mouth. I was like, I was trying to calm myself down because I was conscious, like nothing happened to me essentially. Nobody hit me. I didn't hit anybody. I was okay. The car got damaged a little bit. I was able to drive it home, and the part that scares me the most, even when I think about it now, this happened like 2 hours ago, but this part that scares me the most would have to be the part where I told myself I'm fucked. I don't know why. Because right now I think back in the situation, I'm like, okay, yeah, like someone could have hit me, I could have flipped over, who knows what could have happened. I could have, you know, God forbid. But the moment I told myself I'm fucked, that was the point when I realized how not powerful I am in that moment. I had no control of what was gonna happen. I got the best possible thing. I got an experience without the outcome. You know, I realized that I shouldn't be such an idiot. You know, even though I wasn't speeding, I wasn't going over 100. I lost control of my car, and it's because, you know, my wheels were bad, or I thought, oh, it would never happen to me. I'm so in control of everything. But yeah, you know, it made me realize how in a split second you are very powerless in this life. You know, 1 second you could be feeling that you are on top of the world, that you have all this power, all this control, right? Like, you can do this, I can do that, if I put my mind to this, whatever, whatever. But then a split second happens where all these surrounding outcomes or surrounding possibilities are involved in your situation or involved in your decision, and you just have no control of it whatsoever. But yeah, that was my Sunday. Hope you guys are okay, drive safe, and yeah, thank you for watching.